Hey, what's up, guys? So, some of you may remember my review of this controller, the F710. It was featured on Steam's, well, actually, it is currently featured on, whenever you see something that says Steam Big Picture enabled or supported, you'll probably see this controller. And I reviewed it a while back. I'll have a link in the description below if you want to see that. And my general consensus, pretty good controller. A couple corrections I did make in the video. The switch on the back is actually between X input and direct input. Basically, X input is like for Xbox 360 controllers, which a lot of games will support a box. Direct input is for something a little bit different. It might involve rebinding buttons, and it'll probably take keyboard inputs better, but basically, it's just these two switches allow more compatibility, especially direct input for older games. And at the time I said, well, I'll come back and review it again, and I kind of thought that was a dumb idea later on, because there's really not too much to say about this other than just show you if it held up. Now, this is not the original one. I lost the receiver to the original one, which, again, correction to the original video. You can put the receiver in there, which I should have done, derp, but it was attached to a USB hub anyway, and I lost that entire hub, so whatever. I mean, I probably would have lost it anyway. Also, another correction, the mode button switches inputs between these two, so if you want to like play with the D-pad, and with the game that normally uses the control stick and has like a different button presses for the D-pad, you can just switch them and it'll work fine. So yeah, I'm pleased to report that this controller does work out of the box with Windows 7 32 and 64-bit, as well as Windows 8 and 8.1. I've only tested it on Windows 8 and 8.1 32-bit. So if you have 64-bit, I'm not sure if it'll work entirely. Logitech kind of gets a little bit iffy around the 64-bit Windows 8 and Windows 7 area. It's yes, it's kind of weird. I do not know what I'm going to do when I switch to Windows 10. I might just have like build a secondary computer just for like so these things will still work. Anyway, so yeah, this thing still holds up, really good build quality. So I didn't really want to end it there. I kind of wanted to add something else, so there's more of a point to this video. So this is the F310. There, I'm right. So this is right there. I'm not a liar. I didn't forget it either. Yes, the F310. It is basically a corded version of this, but it has a couple less options. You're going to notice it doesn't have a vibration button toggle. And it does have the mode button, but generally the thing feels a little bit cheaper. Now, there is still that rubberized texture on the side. It doesn't feel as good. It's not like as rubbery. There's a texture. It's much cheaper. The sides are about as thick. If I can do this without professional. I need to get a better table for this. Buttons are about the same too. So is the D-pad. Analog sticks, excuse me, about the same. Yeah, it feels about the same. Now, here's the problem. So one of the differences, it might be just my unit, but allow me to just demonstrate simply. Yeah. So yeah, that's not a very good sign, and yeah, it just overall feels a lot cheaper, although it is cheaper price, so take it with what you will. I would recommend dishing out some extra money for the wireless one still. However, if I could not knock over my camera again, because it is corded, it actually, well, actually I don't know if that's the exact reason, but you may have noticed in the back here, it has a direct input and X input mode like the original one, or not the original, I guess the wireless one does. And because it's a plug, and if you actually switch it to direct input mode and plug it in, you can use it on your PS3, which I think is pretty cool. I've tried testing this one, it didn't work even in direct input one. This one did, so that's nice. And if I get this fixed, I might actually use this, because the wireless controllers with the PS... Oh my god. It's like getting larger. Like the area it can do that is just getting larger. Yeah, I'm hoping that this isn't a common issue. I don't believe it is. Amazon reviews are so far alright. I think maybe just a couple ones are in, haven't been tested properly. But other than all that, still recommend getting this one. This one's just a nice alternative you can just throw to your friends if you'd be doing a couch co-op. But yeah, Logitech controllers still can't go too far wrong. So So yeah, there you have it. That's my update for this. Kind of wanted to showcase both of these. I did do quite a bit of controller reviews recently, so I kind of wanted to just tie that all up. Alright, guys. Thanks for watching. I'm out.